Hi guys, it's Nige at 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿𝗶𝗵𝗴 Estate Agents, and I hope you're well. It's Thursday, it's a beautiful day today, and I want to welcome you to my property tour this morning because we're up in a very sought after cul-de-sac where there's some decent bungalows. And just in there behind me, in Hornbeam Crescent, is an extended and therefore spacious 2/3 bedroom, if you like, semi-detached bungalow. Now I say spacious because it is extended. There's parking there, drive there. The garage has been converted. I'll explain what it's got to offer, because you go into this hallway and then to the left there's this useful study area. You turn right and you've already got a bathroom. You've got then 2 double bedrooms. You then go into this lovely living room, and it's got a log fire with it, absolutely superb sized living room. That opens up into a stunning conservatory that opens up then into the rear. But off the living room then you've got a nice big kitchen breakfast room. There's another utility room, instead of saying another, there is a utility room, and there's another shower room. Come back out of there again and go back into the kitchen breakfast room, and you can turn left and you've got a big dining room, which you could always use it as an occasional bedroom as well. It's very versatile and flexible, but this is going to suit somebody, you know, downsizing, somebody that wants a bungalow within a level walk into town, and they're as rare as hen's teeth. Add the garden at the back. It's a really big, good sized garden, this, guys. Yes, it's double glazed, the boiler's in the loft, it's been serviced once a year, and this is a lifestyle move for the client. Absolutely adore this client. Worked with her for many years, nearly 20 years ago, so you know, it's very nice that we've got them back on our books again. This one is in Hornbeam Crescent. It is extended. It is going to create a lot of interest because obviously bungalows around here are rare when they come on the market. But what I'm going to do, let's just spin this camera around. Let's talk about the amenities. It's a beautiful day, and I'm guaranteed you're going to be happy with what you see inside. So anybody looking for a bungalow, you're downsizing or whatever, feel free to get in touch. But let me spin the camera around anyway, and we'll get stuck into this property. As promised, this is just the front of the property there. You've got a drive, that's converted. There's a little study area there. There's a little skylight which will take you into the study. Put your car off in there. This isn't the owner's car, which shows you there's parking here. Then Hornbeam Crescent, like a crescent, it's basically similar bungalows. Some are detached, some are not, and then that just links you up to the A350. And then if you go further up there, you can just go along Spa Road, and then you can link back into the town. And you know, it's a level walk into the town, so there's a couple of ways you can get into the town. You can actually walk around to the campus and through the fields, or you can get to the amenities. And why Hornbeam Crescent's so popular is that they didn't build a lot of bungalows in Melksham. They started building them in the 70s, but this area in particular is closer to the town and its amenities. That's why they're very sought after. Now Melksham's got other things. They've got a train station. If you wanted to link up from the A350 to Trowbridge or Warminster, you can go down the A350, you can get into Bradford and Avon. You can go along the A350 towards 𝘆cie𝗂𝗿𝗏, or you can cut off towards Bath and you go towards Chippenham. And if you wanted the motorway access from here, I'd say a good drive, about a 20-minute drive, and you're on the M4. Now what we're going to do is go through that door, then we're going to take you around this property in Hornbeam Crescent. It is extended, so if any Doctor Who fans are out there, they'll remember the TARDIS and what that represents. Well, I've got a little TARDIS for you as well today. So let's get in and have a look around. And like I said, there's some cut-throughs along there. The new campus, by the way, that's recently been built. And if you just walk along there, just before, I just wanted to mention that one more time. There's some, you can just go around the fields there. You can even go around the nature reserve down at the bottom to get into town. And of course, you've got access then to the supermarkets and everything. So you're ideally located here. So you can see there's parking, 1, 2. Obviously, we're going to go through this door. So let's make our way in. And then it opens up into the hallway. Now with all my tours, you know, I'm going to just turn this camera around, and then you can just see where we've come in from that double glazed door, and then you can just see an area here which really is the study. Little window there, so you can put your desk, some bits and pieces in here. That just goes in there, all powered up. So this would have been the garage, and it will extend further, which will show you into the dining room in a minute, or further on than that anyway. Come back around, you can see then it goes left to right. Then there's another inner door, access to loft space. The boiler is in there, gas radiator, kind of this parquet style flooring, little cupboard in there with linen shelving. And if I open up this door, it just takes you into the bathroom. Tiled floor, panel bath, wash hand basin, obscure double glazed window just there to the left. And then you've got your loo, concealed cistern, extractor fan, ceiling spotlights, and a ladder style radiator just there. Come back out, I'm just going to close this door. I will open up this just to show you there's some linen storage, which is good. And then we're going to see other rooms. Now it gets bigger as this goes along, which we'll show you in a minute. But let's go into these bedrooms first. One double bedroom, you can see a double bed goes in there. Nice window, got the blinds not open yet, but it will bring in natural light. These aren't built in, these wardrobes, but you can see there's more depth. Plenty of space for wardrobes, freestanding as well. Decent sized bedroom. Like I said, radiator. Bring this around. Then you can see another aspect of this room. Come back through. And again, remember that flooring there. And that flooring just continues into the living room there. Remember the studies there, bathroom. And we're going to go into the main bedroom as well. You see bed. Of course, it's big enough for freestanding either side. You've got, and again, a nice window. It's a little bush in the way there. That gives it a cooling area, because obviously if the sun's out in the front, it just cools this room. But it's a good double bedroom nonetheless, as you can see. There's just this nice flow. So when you come in that door and you flow, little office in there, which is cute. Then you've got your bathroom, 2 bedrooms here. Flows really well. And then it opens up again. Now I love this room. You've got a radiator here, that flooring continues. You've got a beautiful log burner. You can turn off your heat. And this burner will do a lot. You just leave your doors open, especially in winter when you're romantic, get the logs going. It's highly effective. Really decent sized room. Seat, sofa. You could have a TV in the corner, TV above there. It's just a really, really good space, this. And it gets better, believe me. Turn the camera around and you can see what a nice size room this is. Now while we're here, I might as well just show you the conservatory. Nice apex to the roof, tile flooring, doors opening too, and then nice conservatory seat there. Smaller windows there to the right. That opens up into this monster garden out there at the moment. There is the A350 that runs along, so you will hear car noises. We are very transparent, as you know, with our video tours, with my video tours. That's why we're trusted, and we'll tell you everything that's on the tin. So if you don't like a lot of road noise sometimes, because it will be out there, then don't view it, because obviously we can't move that. But you do have a garden that's over 100 feet, and it's pretty impressive. So if that doesn't kind of bother you, then perfect, view away. I'm just going to show you another angle of this property. There's that lovely living room. Don't forget we just came from that conservatory. And I'm just going to stop the camera here because there's a lot to take in yet, and then I'll continue as we go into the kitchen. Now, as we just said, there's that log fire. Remember, it just opens up. You can open up these doors and it will belt out a lot of heat. As I turn the camera around, you can just see where the kitchen used to be. This is now opened up into a dining breakfast area. Nice little velux up there, you can see, so it brings in natural light, and then it opens up again. And it's a very, very decent size. You can see the size of the fridge. You've got built-in units, tile flooring. You've got eye level cupboards, plumbing for dishwasher. Little, you know, there's your oven, extractor hood. Everything's incorporated there into units. Beautiful window overlooking that rear garden. 1.5 bowl sink unit, as it should be. And there's that rear garden that's going to get bigger and bigger when we show it to you. Again, I'll give you another angle of this room. You can see the size. It's a fabulous space. And it gets better, guys, because you go in here and then it opens up to a side passage, which is your utility. Again, it's a big property, this, bigger than it looks at the front. And this is useful. Extractor hood in there, side access. And of course, when you have side access, you can get to the front. There's a covered passage in there, so you can store things, and also you can go out there to the rear of the property. Brilliant. Washing machine in there. And here's your second bathroom. Tile flooring continues. Walk-in shower, so you've got 2 on the same floor. It's a ground floor, obviously, with a bungalow, but you've got 2 in this bungalow. Wash-hand basin, and again, natural light coming in. Perfect. Love the fact that it's a walk-in shower, you know, and then put a bath in here. Really, really important, that, because I think most people prefer the walk-in showers now. Double glazed windows to the side elevation. Just show you up there. Extractor fan. There's your loo. Come back out through. And I want to turn right again, because we're going to have to go through this kitchen. Back into this kitchen, breakfast room, or dining room, whatever you want to call it. And then there's another room as well. dual aspect really. You've got another door to the rear, window bringing in natural light. And here we are, the dining room. You could even use this as an occasional bedroom. We haven't called it that because it's obviously set up as a dining room. But if you're entertaining, you know, you've got your family, your grandchildren, your kids around, say you're a mature person, this is a perfect room, especially coming off that kitchen and those other rooms. If you're just, you know, if you've got kids, if you've got, you know, it just offers that space that most bungalows don't offer when they're just 2 bedrooms. This one does offer it a bit more. The wine cellar is not staying, but obviously you've got a cabinet there. It just shows you the size and space of this. I love the fact you've got dual aspects there. Again, it brings in natural light. You don't feel claustrophobic. These doors are pretty cool. And it's just a cool bungalow with cool owners. And I'm biased, but I do think the world of this owner. There's your dining room. Now I'm going to do a quick recap from here. We're going to go through the property, then we're going to head outside and have a look at that garden. Now, as promised, we're in the dining room. We're going to do a quick recap. Remember, window, door, window. Come back through into this well-equipped kitchen. Decent size this. We're going to pop out there in a second and look at that beautiful garden. This kitchen is also impressive. It's a decent size, so it's been extended out. That then takes you into a utility. Again, side access, passage there for storage. Bathroom, shower room, whatever you want to call it, with toilet and sink. Come back through this lovely kitchen. And look, it's a lot to take in. Look, you know, you've got this living room. It's a good kickback room in the evenings. Log fire. Garden room, conservatory, call it what you want. Lovely space. Again, takes you out into that rear garden. Everything's well thought out here. Come back through here. Double bedroom. Through here, double bedroom. And of course, you've got the bathroom in here. Pop that in there again. This one has a bath. So you've got the choice of bath and shower. And then, of course, we started the journey out the front through that door. You've got a nice little study area as well. What we should do now, I think, is we should take a look outside that rear garden, but I hope that's covered everything internally for you. Let's go outside through there and take a good look around the garden. And as promised, out we go. Blue sky, Thursday, what time? Coming up for 12 o'clock, so you know where the sun is, it's just there. You're going to get the sun a lot of the time. We're going to go through this whole garden, but there's a little awning up here if you ever want to use it. It's all double glazed, fascia soffits. Remember that access point going all the way back down into the front as well. You can use part of that garage, you see, to get in, so that does open up. But obviously we've got a little partition in there as well. Cute little pathways. And if I just show you this camera, that just goes all the way up through this pathway. Let's walk along in a minute. I'm not going to say a lot because I think the garden should speak to itself. I think you guys will be glad about it if I stop talking for a few seconds. And also, you know, at 12 o'clock I wanted you to hear the traffic because I think it's important. You know, we've got this lovely garden here. It does need a gardener type people to look after it because there's a lot here. There's apple trees, plum trees. You've got a further seating area. The sheds are staying. 1, 2, 3 over there. Pebbled and gravelled up here. And then it goes further on up. So you can see it's a decent size, this garden. All this is, you know, enclosed by trees and stuff. And that A350, it just runs along the back there. But I haven't measured the garden, but it's, I don't know, it's well over 100 feet. Look a bit further, and I'll go right to the end so you can see how close you can get. Obviously when you're back there it's less in terms of noise. And then come back through. What a magnificent garden this is. The neighbour, for instance, have been here since 1960s. People don't move. And I forget his name, I think he's in his 70s now. But you know, people do want to stay here for as long as they can. And just come back through because I wanted to show you some solar panels. Now the owner can't remember how much he gets off. Maybe for some, you know, for some power in there, cheaper electric or whatever, but she will dig around, so I can't give any information at the moment. because it's been a long time, so she'll just have to dig around, but there is some solar panels there at the back as well. But absolutely beautiful garden. I'm just going to do a little recap and summary of this property.